Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. You got two left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat? Get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to On the Ballroom Beat. I'm your host, Lania Berger, and with me tonight we have a very special guest. This is the lovely Aubrey Stevens. Welcome to the show, Aubrey.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
We're so glad to have you. Now, Aubrey is 5 years old, and today she had her very first ballroom dance lesson. Who was your teacher, Aubrey?
Misha taught me how to ballroom dance.
How wonderful. Now, I say that today was her first ballroom lesson, but you have learned other types of dance as well, isn't that right?
Yes, I have.
And what have you learned?
I have learned ballet and jazz.
And how old were you when you started studying ballet and jazz?
3.
Only 3 years old. That's wonderful. Now, so like she just said, 3 years old, Aubrey started studying ballet and jazz. Today she had her very first ballroom dance lesson, and I have a surprise for you. Did you know that while you were taking your lesson, we did a little bit of video of you?
No.
Are you excited to see it?
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, we're going to take a look at some of the highlights. This is Aubrey's first ballroom dance lesson with Nisha at the Arthur Murray Ballroom Dance Studio in Palm Harbor, Florida.
Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. You got two left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat? Get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Got two left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz out on the floor. Listen to your feet. Get on the ballroom beat. Waltzing on the ballroom beat. Rumba on the ballroom beat. Quick step on the ballroom beat. cha-cha on the ballroom beat.
What'd you think? Wasn't it great?
Yeah.
That was so much fun to watch.
I really liked it.
I did too. Let me ask you, you learned how to dance the waltz and the merengue, the polka, and the cha-cha-cha. Which one was your favorite today?
The cha-cha-cha.
The cha-cha-cha. And why was it your favorite?
Because the fast-moving foot part.
Oh, because you had that nice fast footwork. Yeah, absolutely. That was a lot of fun. Well, today we took a look at your first ballroom dance lesson because we're going to talk to everyone about the benefits of getting your kids started early in dance. Mm-hmm. It's a great thing to do, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It absolutely is. And we're going to give you 10 different reasons that it's beneficial to start kids out in dance nice and early. So your reason number 1 is that it builds confidence. Now, what does that mean to you, to build confidence?
Be brave.
Absolutely, it means to be brave. And dancing certainly does make you feel braver, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It does, and I think that sometimes folks sort of reserve this for kids who are, excited to perform or really inclined to be on stage. And certainly, dance gives them opportunities to do that, and it certainly builds confidence. I think that's pretty obvious, but I think also for kids who are nervous to perform, don't you think it makes them feel a little bit more confident to get out and do something like that?
Yes, I agree with you, Lania.
Yes. And I think that this is one of the things that's most appealing to parents is building confidence and feeling more comfortable in our own skin, which dance certainly does for us. Reason number 2, it's healthy. Dancing is a really great way to stay active, to stay healthy, and it's lots and lots of fun, so it doesn't feel like a chore. It's exciting and fun to be a part of.
Yeah.
It certainly is. And so let's talk first about the fact that the dancing uses our whole body. So it uses more muscle groups than a regular, a traditional kind of sport. And it works on our balance and our coordination. I noticed that Misha taught you how to hold your frame today.
He did.
He did. And that helps with the way that you hold yourself, the posture and balance and things like that, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It certainly does. Now let me ask you another question, Aubrey. Do you play video games?
No.
No, you don't. And studies have found time and time again that kids who are involved in some type of dance program are less likely to be wasting time playing video games or plugged in playing on some type of electronic device, that they're just more active in everyday life. And that's not just in dance class. I noticed the other night when we were watching the Oscars that you were dancing around the room while the Oscars were going on.
I was.
You were. Are you always dancing?
Uh-huh.
Yes, you are. And so it's not just what's happening, in that dance studio. It's what's happening all the time in life. And the twirling and dancing about, it's an active, healthy lifestyle that's a wonderful way to enjoy life. Absolutely. Number 3, kind of goes along with it, coordination. It improves your coordination. So like we were saying, dancing utilizes the whole body. It certainly, puts us in different positions and movements that don't happen in everyday life. And this improves our balance, improves our poise, the way that we hold ourselves, grace, the way that we move, and certainly helps us with other physical activities. Have you learned to ride a bike yet, Aubrey?
Yes, but with training wheels on.
With training wheels on. And I think that, according to studies, it was easier for you to learn how to ride that bike because you know how to dance. Makes sense, right? Different kind of body awareness and coordination. And so with a lot of different physical activities, kids who dance are going to be much better at picking up on them quickly. You know what else studies say? They say you're going to be a better multitasker. You think that'll be true?
Yeah.
Do 3, 4, 5 things at once?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I think she's going to be great at multitasking, and dancing is going to be a part of helping that out. Okay, number 4, this is a little tricky. Mental dexterity. Fancy words. You know what it means, though, really simply? No? Okay, I'm going to tell you. So, dance requires repetition and rehearsal. Agreed?
Yes.
It requires rehearsal and repetition, and this helps to develop the part of the brain that houses muscle memory. And so it's developing the brain and your mental dexterity in a great way that makes you more capable of things in the future. And there is a lot of repetition involved in it, don't we? We do it over and over and over again to get it right.
Yes.
You know what they say the biggest lie of a dance teacher is? One more time. Don't they always say that one more time and then you do it like 100 more times?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. But that repetition is great, right? Because it makes us really good at it. And it makes the movement become a part of us and become really comfortable and look really natural and beautiful, right? Because the first time you do it, it's a little weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Even in the video package, we could see at the very beginning of the dance, when you were dancing it with Misha, it was a little bit slower, a little bit, more thoughtful. And then at the end, it started to get more and more comfortable and natural. Yeah, that happens. And I think too that something that that's important for us to realize along with that is that when there is a lot of repetition, it gives us more patience. And so our next reason for learning how to dance young is patience and perseverance. We're in a world that is moving faster and faster and faster. And I think that the younger generations are looking for results yesterday. And oftentimes, right, with our new electronics, we can get results really, really fast. But something like dance still requires good old-fashioned patience and perseverance. And it teaches us to work hard at something and that work is required to get the result that we're looking for. Do you think you're a very patient person?
Yes.
Yes. Do you think part of that is because you're a dancer?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. And it's a wonderful thing that is taught in dance class inadvertently, that it requires patience, it requires perseverance to keep on going, do it more than one more time, and work to get it right. Now, our next one, our reason number 6, is that it makes us better at nonverbal communication. When we dance, we express emotion, we tell a story. We do all of this without saying a word, don't we?
Yes.
So tell me this, you were telling me that you were in a routine once where you felt like a princess.
Yes.
And what sorts of things did you do with your face and your body to express that you were a princess?
Smile and dance.
Smile and dance. You were telling me a little earlier about curtsying. That you were doing curtsies and had very nice manners.
Yes.
Yes, yes. And so these little movements express princess. And if we were doing a really sad routine where we wanted to express sadness, we would look sad in our face. Yes, and the posturing would change. And these different pieces of nonverbal communication can be a challenging concept to understand just on a verbal level if we're discussing it. But through dance, it makes sense. The music expresses an emotion, we express that emotion, and we use our bodies and our faces to do it. So we have a good understanding of nonverbal communication and a great body awareness and understanding what kind of message we're sending. Now, the flip side to that is, of course, social skills. Your next reason is great social skills. Kids who are involved in dance class, they have good social skills. They make friends easily because there's that confidence and that camaraderie. And would you agree, Aubrey, in your dance classes, do you make a lot of friends there?
Yes, I do.
And do you think that even outside of dance class, being a dancer maybe makes it a little easier to make friends?
I do.
And how's that? How does it work?
If you be kind to one another. And show that you really want to be their friend. And then maybe they'll want to be your friend.
Absolutely. And do you think that if they're a non-dancer, maybe they might want to learn to dance if they heard that you did?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. When you go home, will you tell your friends about how you learned how to ballroom dance?
Yes, I will.
I think they're going to be very excited to hear about that. Number 8 kind of goes along with social skills. It's teamwork and vulnerability. So, of course, in dance class, we work together to make it happen. I think especially in ballroom dancing. Because you have a partner.
Yes.
And Misha was your leader, and you were the follower. Yes. Yes, and so in partner dancing, obviously, it greatly builds teamwork because we have to work together, or it doesn't function right. And so it teaches us how to be aware of the other person, respond to their actions, and work together to get this wonderful product. But even in just plain dance classes, we certainly foster teamwork as well. Because in class, if you don't get something, what do? Do you ask for help?
Yes.
Yes, if you don't get it, you ask for help. And who might you ask for help, Aubrey?
The dance teacher.
The dance teacher, yes, absolutely. And might you ask another student for help as well?
Yes.
And we see this a lot where dancers are helping other dancers. If someone didn't quite get it and they'll say, how'd that go? You'll show it again. And so this is, I think, the teamwork and the vulnerability, learning how to ask for help, learning how to get what you need to make yourself the best that you can be. Right? Absolutely. And so I think that this certainly helps us to learn how to work together cohesively and also, how to feel comfortable with vulnerability and asking for help. Now, number 9 is, I think, my favorite. Number 9 is your imagination. And we do use our imagination in dance when we're creating new movements, when we're trying to tell that story just right. We have to use our imagination. Have you created your own dance movements before?
Yes, I have.
And it's a wonderful way to use your imagination, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And you were even telling me, too, how sometimes you like to imagine your performances. Mm-hmm. It's fun to do that. It's definitely fun to do that. And our final reason number 10, is that it's great for cultural exploration. Now, today, Aubrey learned how to dance the waltz, which of course is hundreds of years old and from Austria. She learned the merengue from the Dominican Republic. She learned the polka, traditional dance of Poland, and also great Latin dance, the cha-cha-cha. So you kind of took a trip around the world today through your dancing.
Yes, I did.
This is a great way to learn about different cultures. And cultures, so many different cultures have a dance that means so much to them, and to be able to learn that and sort of, put yourself into that culture is a great way to learn about it and kind of open your mind. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Well, listen, it was such a pleasure to have you on the show today. Aubrey, did you have fun?
Yes, I did.
I think you did a lovely job, and it was such a treat to have you. Now, Aubrey's going to be departing, but please don't go anywhere, because after the break, I'm going to have some updates for you on Dancing with the Stars. We're going to be looking at dancing with the local heroes from Central Florida, and also some gossip from the National Dancing with the Stars. Aubrey, once again, thank you so much for joining me on the Ballroom Beat today. And we'll see you all after the break.
Everyone's story is different, so why be limited to just 1 or 2 options? With Norcom's Norflex Home Loan, you're given the flexibility to tell your story. Pick your terms from 8 to 30 years, all while maintaining a low, fixed mortgage rate. You can pay off your loan more quickly or choose a term based on your budget and timeline. Whatever you do with the Norflex Home Loan, make it part of your financial plan. Norflex. Short-term, long-term, your terms. Apply online at norcommortgage.com.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others fail.
Beltran Dental Surgery is dedicated to providing the highest quality dental surgery.
Teeth in a Day allows a patient to walk in with their old teeth, sleep under IV sedation, and walk out with a brand new smile. Unlike dentures, Teeth in a Day allows you to eat what you want and still feel like you have your own teeth.
From wisdom teeth removal to implants or creating a whole new smile, call now or visit our website to learn more about our procedures. Get a brand new smile today.
me.
My name is Dr. Becerra from New Tampa Pediatric Dental, providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care. Gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
My middle son did not like to come to the dentist, but now he loves to come to the Beehive.
You don't have to be afraid to go to the dentist. Believe me, Dr. B and his worker bees are the best. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Welcome back to On the Ballroom Beat. I'm Lania Berger bringing you some Dancing with the Stars news now. The Central Florida Arthur Murray Dance Studios had their first annual Dancing with the Local Heroes competition this past Friday, February 26th. And of course, On the Ballroom Beat was right there to bring you the highlights. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of the 2016 Dancing with the Local Heroes. Berger with On the Ballroom Beat, backstage at the Orlando Repertory Theater with Damian Sanderson, who just put on one heck of a fantastic Dancing with the Local Heroes. Congratulations, Damian.
Thank you so much. It's been something I've wanted to do for a while.
That was such a great show with so many different facets to it. What made you decide to include heroes and also different levels of students and professionals?
The biggest thing is that we wanted to do, there's two things. One, we wanted to reach out into the community more, just as a cohesive group with the Central Florida Arthur Murrays. And then the second thing is we wanted to incorporate more of a charity aspect to what we do so that we can give back to the community and also be recognized in that sense.
And let's talk about that charity aspect of it. The charity that you guys chose was the Orlando Sentinel Family Fund. And tell me a little bit about what they do for the community.
Well, you know, what we liked about that particular charity is that they handle children, youth, homelessness, but all of those are great causes normally, but on top of that, you have to actually apply and be approved for the grant. So the money is taken care of and you know exactly where it's going to.
Yeah, and as Mr. Carter from the Orlando Sentinel was saying, every single dollar stays in the Central Florida area, so it's really touching people right at home.
Yep.
And let me ask you, the show was fantastic, but what were some highlights for you?
You know, being backstage and running the show, you don't get to see a lot of what's going on stage, but there's some miraculous things that happen behind the stage. You know, you have people who have a lot of nerves and they're dancing for the first time, but then, you know, there's just something about putting them in a beautiful dress, getting their hair done that really makes them feel special, and we get to see those moments where the switch gets thrown on and they turn into a whole new person.
It's like turning them into princesses, isn't it?
100% of the time.
Princesses, aliens,
aliens,
pirates,
yeah, pirates,
rabbits.
Rabbits, yeah. We had a little bit of everything tonight. It was absolutely superb.
Again, congratulations on a great event, Damian, to a sold-out audience. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Lania. It was nice being here.
Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. You got two left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat? Get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom ballroom beat.
Congratulations to all of the winners, dancers, cast and crew of Dancing with the Local Heroes. It was a very exciting evening full of dancing, and much fun was had by all. Now I'm also going to take you into the national news here with some Dancing with the Stars updates. The first one that I have for you regards the judging panel of Dancing with the Stars. Julie Ann Hough will not be returning for season 22 of Dancing with the Stars. She told People magazine that she will miss being on the panel for season 22, but has a lot of exciting stuff coming up that she's looking forward to sharing with you. Now, of course, the producers of Dancing with the Stars, Rob Wade, said not to worry, that she will always be a part of the family and will certainly be joining the ballroom again. Now, joining the ballroom again is the wonderful Len Goodman. Now, we can't wait for him to return. During season 21, he was absent from the panel as he was over in England doing Strictly Come Dancing. He's rejoining the team. We can't wait to have some more 10s from Len. Will be very exciting to have him. The cast of Dancing with the Stars is going to be released next week. Next Tuesday, we're going to find out who's in the cast. But I do have a couple little insights to let you know who to expect. These are who we have heard so far. Niall DeMarco is going to be joining the cast. According to sources, the winner of America's Next Top Model, Cycle 22, is going to be dancing with PETA on Dancing with the Stars this year. Now, what's super unique about Niall? He's deaf. I will tell you firsthand, at being in this ballroom dance industry for such a long time, I've seen some fantastic dancers who are hearing impaired and are deaf. It's amazing how they're able to feel that beat, that rhythm through the floor. But I think this is going to be something, an extra challenge for Niall that I know he will step up to and be fantastic. Now, another star that has leaked out early is from Desperate Housewives of Atlanta. Her name is Kim Fields. Do you recognize her? Most people will recognize her a little bit more quickly from her younger days when she played Tootie on the longest running sitcom of the 80s, The Facts of Life. So she will be joining the cast of Dancing with the Stars as well. Another rumor that I've heard is that a pro dancer who will not be returning is Derek Huff. I'm so disappointed to say this to you. There is good news that goes along with it, of course. He was cast in the Broadway version of Singin' in the Rain in the leading role. And so definitely, start looking for making a trip up to New York, because boy, oh boy, won't that be something to see. But it sounds like he will not be in the ballroom dance on Dancing with the Stars this season, and he will certainly be missed. Now, some gossip outside of the dance floor. Robert Herjavec and Kim Johnson have gotten engaged. You may remember that they were partners in season 20, and certainly a lot of flirting going on there on camera, and I'm sure a lot off camera as well. He did indeed pop the question. I believe the ring is more than 6 carats, and they've already started making plans for their first dance. The rumor is that it will be to At Last by Etta James. I'm sure that his 3 children and former wife of 24 years are really happy for the lucky pair. That's all the time that we have for today. Make sure that you tune in next week for On the Ballroom Beat, when we will give you more Dancing with the Stars updates and more on what's going on in the ballroom dance world in general. Once more, I'd like to thank my special guest, Aubrey Stevens, for joining me. It was wonderful to have her in our ballroom dance studio today, taking her lesson with Misha, and a delight to have her right here on the Ballroom Beat discussing it with all of you. Until next time, I'm Lania Berger, and this is On the Ballroom Beat.
Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Got 2 left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walk in through the door and waltz on the floor. feel the heat. Get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat.